Hey guys, in this video we're going to show you how to use and interact with the data grids in the system. So this is the standard layout. You have the opportunity to customize each grid per user, so any user logged in would be able to move various columns around and save the formatting, so the next time they log in, that particular user will have his saved settings. So a few things to know: you could grab any of the columns and move them. If you were not interested in seeing a specific column, perhaps serial number wasn't really important to you, or drive count, you could grab it and move it off the screen. So you could see when I move it, it has kind of an eye with a slash through it. So that moved it out. Now, if you ever need to get them back in, or maybe you don't need to see who created the item, you have the option to go into the menu settings here, and over here you could pin columns to the left, right. So if you wanted to pin a column to the left, a good example would be pin the part number over to the left. So we could click here, hit pin column to the left. So now part number is always going to be on the left side of the screen. Now, another thing you could do is we'll go back to the menu settings here. You could auto size all columns, which is a nice function. You could double click in. So let's say when this opened up, it was kind of concatenated here. You'd have the ability to double click and that would expand. You could do auto size column, auto size this column, or you could reset the columns, and that would set everything back to basically everything. So over here I'll click auto size all columns. Now you could have filter options here, and you also have the ability to disable and remove some of the columns. So instead of dragging it out of the view here, you do have the ability to go through and say, okay, we don't need unit of measure, we don't need created by, and that's how you can remove those columns. But I find it easier when you're looking at it just to grab an item, move it out, and if you ever need to pull them back, you would go to the menu settings and you would then have the ability to turn them back on. So if we needed weight again, we'd select it, and that'd be that. So this is how you use the page settings, and it should give you a pretty good overview.